given to the student, we always take the best out of the student. So if you see, we are already doing an improvement exam. I think some of the children have appeared this year also in the improvement exam. Those who do not do well in class 9, we give them another chance to prepare and appear in the exam. That way improvement is also in place already in school. So if you see, our children are already well prepared. So whether it is one board or two boards, but children always remember, we are focusing on the first attempt. Okay? We are focusing on first attempt because we want to give you more time for your class 11. Just imagine if your exams are over by maybe 30th March or so, or maybe I think April is the date that is given. So after that you can immediately go to your class 11 and you can focus on your next grade. That is more important. Okay? So I think we are back now. Our director sir, Mr. Sandeep Singh, visionary director, he is the one who is behind all the initiatives which are taken in school. Then our dynamic principal, Mrs. Poonamjit Kaur, ma'am is here with us. Thank you ma'am for your support always. So we have our senior wing coordinator, ma'am was already here with us. Ma'am has already introduced the session today. Our vision, all already know about it. We are moving in the direction of making our children confident, competent and caring individuals. Now I will take all the children through our journey in 24-25. This is the way we started our session when you were in class 9. Then various assemblies which were conducted. You are with your class teacher. Then our class 10 board result. Children have done very well. I would like to highlight there was no second division. Mishti Kuller got 95.8%. Then Harshpreet, I can't see from there. Harshpreet Singh 95.8, Paramveer 95.2, then Rudra Pratap with 94.8, then Gurleen with 94.8. These were the children, 5 toppers from the school, and if you see, 78 children appeared, above 90%, 25 children, 89 to 80, 34 students, then 79 to 70, 12, 69 to 67, and nobody getting any second division. That is remarkable. So big round of applause for our previous batch, and we have high hopes from you. Our target is to have nobody less than 70%. So you have to put in a lot of hard work for that. This is what you have already agreed also here. So highest marks also, if you see, English 97, SST 98, Maths 100, Science 99, Punjabi 98, Hindi 95, French 97, Marketing and Sales 100, Artificial Intelligence 100 and Computer Application 98. This was the highest score that was there. Then this is our investiture ceremony. So all the children, the same activities will be conducted this year also. SWS Confluence, then Labor Day, various days that we celebrated in school. I just want to take you down the memory lane. So I think children are very happy to see their pictures. So this was the journey last year. We are going to create some more memories this year also. Will show, and just quickly, it was just to tell all the parents that these activities will take place this year also. So now the guidelines. So arrival and dispersal. So proper timetable will be followed for all the classes. Activities are also planned and they are mentioned in school calendar. Proper timetable from 8 o'clock to 2:50 p.m. will be followed. 0 periods will be utilized for periodic assessment, special assembly, regular teaching and house activities. Timings are from 8 to 2:50. I want to highlight it here. 8 to 8:05 is attendance time. Children, it is for you. Note down, 8 to 8:05 is attendance time. I can see many children coming after 8:05, entering the school gate, then reaching the class by 8:10. So parents, it is for you also. Please make sure that they are on time. Saturday will be off for students. Remedial classes will be conducted. Whenever you send any message for remedial class, please send your children to school. Bring healthy tiffin and lunch box. Very important, because no canteen facility will be provided this year. This is the highlight. You will not get any canteen facility, so you better start eating healthy food, homemade food. So uniform, this is already mentioned in the almanac also, so we can skip, you can check it from there. Students are expected to reach school at least 10 minutes before the starting time of the class. Avoid sending your ward to school much before the starting time and drop the child at gate number 1 and pick up from the same gate. Parents to carry their I card when they come. Parents to carry their I card when they come to pick up the child. This is for the safety of your child. Dispersal will be conducted from front lawn and from the basketball court. Students must be picked at 2:50 p.m. every day. Please do not leave your child after that, because teachers also start leaving school at 3 o'clock. So even admin people also leave by 3:30. So it's very important that you pick your ward from school. Zero tolerance towards latecomers and children who are not in proper uniform. We will call the parent to take the child back. All children to come to school punctually and in proper uniform. They must carry books and notebooks according to the given timetable, written work to be done, submitted regularly, homework to be shared via school pad only. Many parents expect us to send messages via WhatsApp. WhatsApp is just to support parents, because it is convenient to just check the WhatsApp message than to take information from the school pad. But it is over and above school pad. Our official channel of communication is school pad. Homework schedule will be shared. To avoid heavy bags, parents are requested to ensure that child has packed the bag properly as per the timetable. Refer to school almanac for other rules and regulations which are to be followed. You have to download school pad app. I think already it is done. Parents can write a mail to school for any grievance, and you can meet the vice principal or principal with prior appointment. Parents can meet the teacher counselor on any Saturday, but that too with prior intimation. The reason is that because teachers are busy conducting their remedial classes, and sometimes we have meetings also in place. Send diary note in case of any appointment, or you can write mail also. The library books will be issued for a period of 1 week. After that, a fine of ₹5 will be imposed. Students are not permitted to wear any ornament or to use any expensive wristwatches. Girls who have got their ears pierced, they need to wear only small studs. Children must develop respect for school property. Any kind of damage will be recovered. Kindly do not approach staff members for any coaching or any tuition. No informal groups to be created among the parents. This is very important. Please do not spread any message, any information about school or its policies. Anytime you can come and discuss with us. No need to spread any kind of news on the informal groups. Children, this is for you also, not only for parents. You are not supposed to create any informal groups. There are various important committees working for the school. School Safety Committee, Arrival and Dispersal Committee, Safe Vahan, Academic Core Committee, Anti-Bullying Committee, Advocacy, Inclusion Committee, Activity Committee, Grievance Committee on Child Sexual Abuse. So these are all functional committees, and they are doing their work for whatever purpose they are created. No mobile phone policy for students in school. Mobile phone can be a significant source of distraction for students in school as well as at home. By prohibiting the use of phone, school aims to create a focused learning environment. If phone is confiscated, children, you need to note down, if phone is confiscated by school authorities, a fine will be imposed as decided by the principal. Fine काफी कम penalty है. I think we plan to confiscate the phones. Parents, are you with us on this? Yes. If we catch their phone, we will confiscate it. We will not return it to parent. After your exams are over on 30th June 2026, it will be done. Deal done? Done. Yes. All parents are with us on this. Okay. So, yes, sir. Same rule. Same rule. Okay. So many parents will say, give it back after class 12. Okay. So next, social media. Biggest trouble. Biggest trouble. Student, stop scrolling, start scanning books. Books को scan करो, do not scroll your phone. हम भी एडिक्ट हो चुके हैं. आई एम एडमिटिंग इट हियर. ठीक है? We also need to learn this as adult, we all, and you also need to learn. Create that environment at home where you are stopping your mothers and parents. Stop using the phone, and you also have to follow. Okay? So as a family, this is very important that detox karna padega, I think. So then disconnect with the virtual world to be connected with the real world. Parents, be aware, cyber crime and bullying is a reality. Be watchful. This is very, very important. It can affect safety, privacy and mental health of your child. We have examples in school, we have cases in school where children were part of the cyberbullying. We intervened as a school also, we tried to solve the problem, but children have to go through a lot of stress because of this, and some children are not able to handle it. Sometimes children are not even sharing their plight with the parent or even with the school authorities also. So it is very important that you be watchful. Sometimes parents come and they tell us, I trust my child. It's good, you trust your child, but do not have blind trust. Because children are on social media, sometimes parents come and they say that my child is not even having a phone. How can my child be on social media? But when children go to attend their tuition classes, they have their friends. They just borrow their phone there and then they just chat with their virtual friends. This is a reality. This is a reality, and after that children are in trouble also. They are not at that age where they should be doing all this without any supervision. So parents, you need to be very, very alert all the times. So even computers also, computer is also a big distraction. I'm so sorry we are sounding as a very orthodox kind of a school, but this is a fact. Whenever you are using any phone or any computer or any device, it should be in supervision of the adults. It should be in some area which is visible to everybody. Inside the room, no access to the phone or computer should be given. This is our advice. And till class 12, your best friend should be your books. I'm telling you, go back to your books. Google के पास कोई बहुत ज़्यादा ज्ञान नहीं है, believe me. We need to read books now. NCERT should be your Bible this year, and school just whatever worksheets teachers are giving, just focus on that. This is the only thing that is required. This is a bully-free, safe school zone. Children, be very, very careful of the words that you speak, the language that you use, abusive words that you throw. That has become your common way of conversation. You need to immediately work on that. Anti-bullying committee in school, we ensure that every student feels valued, respected and empowered to thrive academically and socially. All reports of bullying are taken seriously. Children, this is for all of you. Investigated promptly and addressed in accordance with established policies and disciplinary measures. The school aims to create a culture of respect, empathy and inclusion. Bully-free zone, no tolerance policy. We want to highlight this once again. In case, if any case is reported, it is always investigated. I think I was just mentioning about all the functional committees in school. This committee is very much functional. In case if any case is reported, then proper investigation is done and strong action, strict action will be taken. So we will soon be having a session also. Sometimes children do not know that for fun's sake I was saying this word to this particular child. Sometimes children are not even aware that they cannot insult anybody, or they cannot demean anybody, or they cannot use any other word. Names, आपके friends के names हैं, you just call them by that name only. Okay, and no need to make any other child uncomfortable. And I think we have another policy in school that you all have your personal space. Do not try to intrude. No touching allowed. I think मैं इसको no touching बोलती हूँ school में. आपको पता है ना? Nobody. When you are walking, you have to be very particular. No, without permission, we should not intrude in privacy of some other person, and that policy is in place, and this will be followed this year also. So all of you be very, 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 very careful. Attendance matters. This is very, very important. Regular attendance is important. not only for meeting the eligibility requirement of board exam, but otherwise for your academic success, attendance is important. 75% compulsory attendance till 31st December for appearing in the board exam. Do not say that by the time I will appear in the board exam, my attendance will be up to mark. No. CBSE board has sent a notice to us. They are saying, they have sent a circular. They are saying that you have to check attendance of the board till 31st December. If 31st December, on particular that day, till that day, if attendance is not up to mark, then send the case to the CBSE board. After that, CBSE board will decide whether that particular child's admit card should be sent to the school or not. Like, your 1 year can be wasted if you are not taking it seriously. We are very serious. We were very serious in class 9 also. I think those children who were not, whose attendance was not up to mark, they already know that what they went through. So be very, very careful this year. Because this year we will not handle it. We will be sending the case to CBSE. Students who do not meet the minimum attendance requirement may not be allowed to appear in the board examination 2026. So all activities done in school, art, dance, music, sports, IT will have an element of skill progression. Skill subject for class 10, for which students have already been registered, will be artificial intelligence and marketing and sales, for which I think option is already given. Assessment, periodic assessment, 1 and 2, then 3, then pre-board, and after that mock examination. This is the way exams will be conducted in school. Periodic assessment 1 will be from April to May, 25 marks. Then periodic 2 will be August and September. Then periodic assessment November and December, that is known as your first pre-board also you can call it. Then one more pre-board, that is in December, January. And after that, if required, if we have time, this year we finished our pre-board examination on 17th January. 17th January we finished. So after that, if there is time, one more round of mock test can be conducted. This is the plan this year. Component of internal assessment, periodic test will give you 5 marks. So your each and every exam in school, your each and every activity in class is going to build your internal assessment this year. Children, I'm once again telling you, your notebook work, your worksheets, your class participation, everything is going to work in the direction of those 20 marks which are known as internal assessment. Internal assessment is not a free distribution of marks. It will come from your hard work that you are going to do throughout the year. So, periodic test, 3 periodic tests, from there we will take 5 marks. Is it clear to everybody? 25 marks in your papers, and we will take 5 marks for your periodic tests. Then you have your multiple assessment. This is what I was just telling you, that consistently some activity will be done in the class, some assignments, some worksheets will be done. So on the basis of that, you will get again 5 marks, observation by the teacher, oral testing, individual work, class discussion, field work, concept map, like there are so many ways in which it will be done. So after that, you have subject enrichment, subject specific elements also for creating those 5 marks. Language, in languages, it will be listening, speaking and reading and writing skills. Mathematics, it will be paper cutting, pasting, math lab activities, small experiments. Then science, hands-on activities, lab activity and any other 3D model or anything, whatever teachers will tell you to make. Social science, it will be map work, project work related to art, culture, and it will be again based on the chapters, whatever you are going to study in the class. So this will create 5 marks. Then your portfolio. Portfolio is basically collection of all the work that child would be doing throughout the year. For example, there are certain achievements that child would be having, but maybe school doesn't know, or maybe on your own you have done something. Even your portfolio can contain even that achievement also. So suggested are some elements for the student portfolio. You can the way it is organized, neat presentation also will contain some marks, completion of guided work, evidence of students' growth, then inclusion of all relevant work. Whatever work is there, whatever you feel that is your achievement, you can put that work in your portfolio. Area of assessment is scholastic and co-scholastic. These are the subjects. You are already registered for these subjects. We have already appeared in the exam also. So no need to focus on this. We can go to the next one. This is important. If a student fails in any one or three compulsory academic subjects, science, math, social science, and passes in skill subject, offered as sixth optional subject, then it will be replaced by the skill subject and result of class 10 board examination will be computed accordingly. Student opting for sixth skill subject may also opt for additional language or computer application as seventh subject. Computer application as seventh subject and artificial intelligence as skill subject cannot be taken together. I think this clarity all the children are already having, because we had a lot of discussion on this in class 9 itself when we were registering you for class 9 and 10. Any question pertaining to this? No. So we go